Killian Dane is just going to town here. Setting up again. Epico is not looking good. This could be it for Sanity. I mean, Sanity's had, despite Eric Young not winning the NAW.
What's up, everybody? Welcome. I know Mr. OK Fabe just finished over on his channel, just had his Parade of Champions. Daniel Bryan in a weird ending, although I did pick Daniel Bryan to win the match. Paige is the NAW Women's World Champion. The tag team champions are the two clowns, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. Carl Anderson can go lay an egg somewhere, so for all I care. Um, but here we are. I have moved the team. We are at the draft part of this day. I've got my draft board. Here's my draft board. And I have, but I'm not gonna. Spencer Rattler is there. Sam Howell is there. I'm hoping that a receiver will be there for me to pick up because I would much rather have a receiver than anybody else. But we'll see. We'll see. I went out in free agency. I did the free agency part. We're done with that. So we are moved to Houston. We have an open stadium.
On the clock.
We have an open stadium. It's the Alien Stadium. I think I've showed it to you guys before, on last year's or previous shows. But Houston, this isn't my pick.
Now on the clock.
So let's see. Detroit took Sam Howell with the first pick. Oops.
Okay, next up, it's the Broncos on the clock.
The Detroit Lions took, so we are picking.
The Ravens are up now. Let's
The
see
Ravens,
what direction they go.
Evan Neal, right tackle. Like I said, I'm hoping a receiver will be there. I'll
All right, next up, the football
the
team on the clock.
Baltimore Ravens took Kyle Hamilton. Whoops. A guy that I was hoping would be there.
All right,
Drake
next up, the
Jackson,
Patriots
right
are on the
end,
clock.
was picked. Well, I don't know why Washington would pick another defensive end. So that's weird.
The Oilers
I don't know
are
what
now on
happened
the
there. I
clock.
accidentally hit the wrong button. Let's see what we have. We are going to pick a player. He's there. I could take a center. I might take the center there. The tight end. I have two good. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to take. Let me look at my draft board. No. I could take a running back. Yes, in my eyes, if we're going to talk about that, and I really don't want to talk about wrestling, I'm trying to talk about football here. I'm going to say yes. AEW is a WCW clone. It is what it is. I've got 53 seconds. I think I'm going to take a running back, I think. I have Derrick Henry. Yeah, I'm going to take the running back.
On the clock now.
It's a good pick. All right. I like it. The only reason I took a running back is I only have Derrick Henry, and they need to spell him every once in a while. So we'll skip ahead in the draft.
Okay, it's the Bills now on the clock. The Oilers are now on the clock.
Let me see. Pick a player. Let's go to my draft board here. I'm gonna take this guy. I need an outside linebacker. Wendy.
Okay, here we go. The 49ers now on the clock.
Wendy. Come on now. So I took an outside linebacker with my next pick.
The Oilers are now on the clock.
Let me see. There we go. We'll take Daniel Booker.
The 49ers on the clock now. What direction will they go?
Take a wide receiver. We need a wide receiver.
The Oilers are now on the clock.
Wendy.
The 49ers now
Yeah,
on
it
the
was
clock.
a reach, but that's okay. Wasn't that big of a reach. I'm picking for need here,
The
guys.
Oilers are now on the clock.
Hey, did well, Connor. Heather said she would help you too if you needed it. So that's a lot of talking for just about anybody. I'm actually going to take another running back just because.
The Jets now on the
Just
clock.
because
Let's
I
see
think
what
I
they
need
do.
to, because you never know. You can never have enough depth, I feel, with things. And Connor, you have the best commentary voice. It's one of the better commentary voices I've heard. That's all I'm gonna say. So now I have to draft recap. Here's my draft picks. I only had 5 picks this year. My first pick was a running back. My second pick was an outside linebacker. My third pick was a wide receiver. That was a huge need I needed. A left tackle. I needed a left tackle. And another halfback, which, like I said, you can never have enough of them. So I'm going to do some editing, and I'm going to talk a little bit about today. I watched some football today, and I was thoroughly unhappy with a lot of. I was thoroughly unfucking happy with the Badger game. You can't rely on your defense to do everything for you all the time. I thought the defense played very well. Probably one of the best defenses I've seen in a long time. But they have no support on the offensive side of the ball. And a lot of people are blaming the quarterback, although justifiably so. I think you can also blame the coaching staff more than anything because, I mean, come on, man. The coaching staff is is part of the problem. Um, there's no creativity with Wisconsin. So everybody wondering, I did say to Trek that I was a little pissed off. It has everything to do with um the game today. Uh was it a very good game? Yes, it was. I thought it was an excellent game. But I just frustrated as a fan of Wisconsin that they played the way that they did. It was really frustrating to watch. I feel really bad for those kids. They put in all of that work and they get nothing out of it. Um, I picked up your free agency. Oh no. Um, just going through and editing things here, guys, because I'm sorry, I'm very particular about things, and sometimes it drives Heather freaking nuts. I know it drives Basement fucking nuts, but it's just the way I am. I do have Discord open for those of you that would like to, are able to, and would like to jump in. Um, I'm actually going to move this guy into the guard position and leave this guy where he is at. But so yeah, little bit frustrating watching the Badgers today. Football today has actually been really good. There's a lot of really good parity in football right now across the board. Um, so I can't particularly shit on a lot of the things that I'm seeing. I'm actually gonna put this guy over here. If it looks like I'm adding weight, I can do that. I am adding weight to the guy. It's okay. This guy was a third round pick. Actually, I'm going to put him back. I'm going to edit him, put him back over on a speed rusher type deal here. It said power rusher, but what's up, Rayshawn? How's it going, man?
Bro, what's up, bro?
What's the matter, man? You have a long day?
I did. Oh my god. I did. I was down to staff, but I went in for work. I got there at 1:30. I had to clock in at 2 o'clock. It
Oh,
was
yeah?
it was busy when we walked in. All the way to the time we was closed, it was straight busy.
I can hear you.
God damn.
All right, so now I've got to fill my roster. All right, so I need a backup quarterback. I do not have a backup quarterback. I don't know why I went into the NFL roster. I have been having an issue with. I'm actually playing this online, on the line, because apparently, and I read up on it, if you play online, the defense actually it plays better, if that makes sense.
If you play online, they play better.
So what I
What?
mean is that it doesn't. You know how I was having troubles last week trying to play defense?
So they would actually play. The game noticed that they online versus offline or something like that.
No, 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 no. It's just the gameplay is better.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
The game is more realistic. I was having big time trouble with defense. I was calling the right plays, and for
Hmm.
some reason it wouldn't allow me to do anything, which is really fucking frustrating. It's weird. It's hard to explain.
Well, hopefully it changes for you.
Well, I've been playing it online a lot lately,
Okay,
and it works. I
awesome.
I have not had any issues whatsoever. I mean, yeah, I have moments of what the fuck, but it's not as bad as it once was, if that makes sense.
Understandable. I'm over here drinking this pumpkin ale. Oh my God, it's so good.
Relax, take a deep breath. Um, should I pick up Devin Funches? No, I'm not gonna pick up Devin Funches. Let me see. That's a lot of really good players out there. A lot of good players out there. I'll go out and get this guy though. I'll adjust his. I'm not gonna fuck with his salary right now, but I will fix it at some point because they can only really only make like $1.05 million. I don't want it. I don't know why you're yelling at me. I've got to fill my roster. I can't just start without. Otherwise, I would. I'm not gonna go and get Zach
Did
Ertz.
you did you pick up another quarterback? I know
I
you
did.
say you want.
I
Oh, okay.
did. I did. Gotta. You gotta have more than. Gotta have more than two.
Going to have some fun. Yeah, yelling, screaming.
What's that?
This game. Oh, sorry, I'm talking to myself. Well, I'm actually talking to this game. I put on Call of Duty on, and the guy just keeps saying, "We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun." I was like, "Yeah, have fun screaming and yelling about this game."
Right. All right. So I'm up to 53 here. I just have to make sure I can actually start now, but I'm actually gonna go and pick up another receiver.
Do you have a favorite receiver in the NFL?
Devontae Adams.
Oh, I think you actually did say that. Okay.
Well, I shouldn't say that he's my favorite receiver, but I just love the way he plays.
Okay.
There's different styles of wide receiver though. Like he's a great route runner. He's just a great. He's the best receiver in the game today. Physical receiver, probably Julio Jones. The best pure deep threat is and should be Marquise Brown, but it's not. It's probably Stephon Diggs. And the only reason that I say Marquise Brown is because that guy can flat out fly. But for some reason, Baltimore is in this West Coast offense mentality where they do. West Coast offense is a lot of slants and short crosses and quick ins. And if they would change their offense to a vertical type of offense, I think Baltimore would probably be one of the best teams in the NFL, to be straight up honest with you.
You see how you was able to say all that just now, and it was gibberish to me? I wanna yeah. I wanna be able to talk like that.
Just keep watching, man. That's all I can tell you. It's not easy. It took me years. Trust me. It took me years. And I had to be taught all this stuff. My uncles taught me everything that I know. So it's something that can be taught, but it's also something that's not always easy to pick up on. It's not always easy. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. But you'll get it. You'll get there.
Like I hear what you're saying and everything, but obviously, it's gibberish at the end of the day.
It's
I get
not
it.
gibberish. It's not gibberish.
No, to me, to someone who don't like, who the fuck is Julio Jones? What is an X route? What's a X route and a Z slant? Well, I know what a slant route is, but
well, it's just okay. So the Z receiver, if I remember correctly, is, and I'd have to show you the formation. Maybe I'll. One of these days we'll get together and I'll show you what it is. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, they try their best on during football games, but sometimes they get caught up in the hoopla bullshit, if that makes sense.
Nah, it does.
They get caught up talking about fucking one guy. Like Chris Collinsworth will talk about one guy for like 2 fucking hours of the game, and he'll praise him for like 1 hour, and then for the next hour he'll shit on him because he gets beat on one fucking play or he drops a pass or whatever. Guy's a fucking.
Is that lack of knowledge,
yes,
or he?
I just want to punch him in the face sometimes because he's an idiot. He knows what he's talking about, but he just fucking. He states the obvious. So if you want to learn football from somebody, don't learn it from that clown because he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about half the time. If that makes sense.
Nah, it does.
Guy's he can be a clown. That's where I'll go with that. Now, let me go to my roster, make sure I have backups.
Why do I even play this game anymore?
Rayshawn, your guess is as good as mine.
Ash.
What'd you say?
I was saying, Call of Duty is like WWE. It's trash, but you're still gonna watch it or play it.
These are basically true stories.
Really want to play Battlefield, the new Battlefield. I hope that game is not garbage.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So how is everybody else out there doing tonight? I know Rayshon's doing great.
It.
He just got done work, so he's doing exponentially better than me at the moment.
Oh, I was following this dude for like 80 minutes and I got killed by fucking camper. Yeah, I'm doing great, JP. You know, I can't complain. I'm living life.
Sounds like it.
Getting killed by hackers and campers and stuff like that. You know, it's so fucking great.
You're saying that you're angry at the fucking video game. You just say that like, I fucking hate this goddamn game.
I hate
All right.
this game. But life is great.
That is good. That is good. All right. Actually gonna pick up guys that I can use. As well. Yeah, well.
He probably saw my laser. Shoot. All right, I knew you were over there. I know you. I'm not gonna go out there, homie.
This guy. Keep in mind, guys, I'm trying. I gotta get my team. This is preseason, so I can't just go right into it. This is one of those things you just can't fucking do. Oh, and by the way, I gave up on the fucking Eagles. Fuck that shit. I couldn't do it. I would just get so frustrated with it.
Yeah, I
Like
hear you.
Jalen Hurts actually played like when I would throw it, he actually threw like he would have thrown in the game the other day. That's how bad it was. I just said, fuck this, I'm done. I couldn't do it.
Yep.
I tried really, really, really hard though.
That's how I feel watching their live games, bro.
Broke the fucking chair. Oh fuck! I broke that motherfucker the other. I don't even think. I think it was it playing Madden. It was done playing Madden. I broke it playing Madden. So, all right. So we're good with that. But so have you watched any college football yet, Rayshawn?
Nah, honestly, nope.
You should, man. You should check it
I
out.
want to. I really want to. It's just
Turn it. There's games on right now, dude.
Are they rated really?
Yeah.
12:30?
Yeah.
Okay, let me
Well,
okay.
they're out west. There's a game on FS1. There's a game on ESPN, ESPN2.
Let me see.
Games on all over the fucking place, man. It's football. Football is foosball.
Okay, it look like I'm only able to see. I'm looking at Oregon State at Carolina, South Carolina, Southern
Oh,
Carolina,
Southern California.
Oh, California. I can't fucking read. Maybe it's this punkin' owl.
I mean, watch it.
All right, I got it on.
It's a good game.
I didn't know football is out. What?
So so college football is like Hawaii. Probably won't if they're playing tonight. They won't start until like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oof.
So what essentially what that is, man, is it's like baseball. So you guys start playing at 8 your time,
Mm-hmm.
7 your time or whatever. It'd be 6 my time, 5 Mountain time, 4 Western Pacific time. Their 7 o'clock game starts at 9 o'clock my time.
Mm.
So it's not, to them, it's not late. To them, right now, it's only 9:30 out there. Like the Sunday night game, if it's out
Yeah.
west, happens at, yeah.
So football will always be on all day because of time zones.
There's fucking games on after. I mean, they show replays of games. Like the NFL.
That's good.
The NFL Network shows replays of games.
I don't think I have the. I started to get the NFL Network.
Well, you can get the NFL.com, and it shows the game in your area.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
have to have. You get stuck watching the Jets and the Giants.
Like honestly, I was looking for like a subscription plan where I could watch a good amount of games for my money, you know?
Mhm.
And I couldn't really find that. And I thought Sling TV was kind of better than what everything else was offering
Yeah,
at the moment.
I hear you.
Fucking East Coast.
Yeah, well. You're into the Midwest because of my yuck. That's not why. Yeah. I checked that game. They're playing Oregon, and I really hate to say this, but Arizona sucks. Like, really bad. They are highlighters on the field. That's Baylor. My name is Baylor, and I need a haircut. All right. Oh no! I'm so sick of that fucking sound. All right. So I am set and ready to go. All of these players, I have some players here that will be playing, put on my practice squad. I'm gonna do, and the good thing about this is, like last year, you had to actually practice. You can actually set up the game plan. You can free practice, and that's just working on certain things in the game. But I choose not to fucking do that, and I just let them go. Upgrade my fucking players.
Texas went 70 points? How?
Scored 10 touchdowns.
Oh my God, Georgia went 62, Vanderbilt 0. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
What's that? Who did what?
Georgia went 62, Vanderbilt went 0.
That's how good Georgia is.
Like at that point, what do you need to work on? Defense or offense or just everything? Coaching.
You need to work on things. All right. So we are playing. Well, I'll play 2 games tonight, so that way you guys can see what my stadium looks like. This is preseason games. Next week, I will go into the season. We'll start the season. We're playing against Atlanta. I'm probably gonna fucking lose. What?
This is gonna be an easy win for you.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
I was playing with the Eagles, who are way better. Yeah.
That's the Eagles.
And this is
the Oilers.
And you have to remember, this is 2022, season 2022. That isn't this year. So I don't know what they've got for players. But hey, Bob, you see that? Matt Ryan's still playing. Like I said, they have him for a couple of years. They can't get rid of him because of how much he's fucking cap hitted. They'd take a $40 million cap hit if they got rid of him. The only way that they wouldn't take that cap hit is if he retired.
Football is back in your living room. And I'm excited. I know you are as well.
Well, if you're saying this is last season's roster, then that's why the Eagles are trash.
Well, no, it's this year's. So this is 2022. This isn't 2021. This isn't this season. This is the next season.
Oh, this is the next season.
This is the first preseason game. I'm a little bit discerned right now.
But how the hell they was able to do that?
Right, fast forward to the season.
Oh.
I told you that's what I was going to do.
Kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3.
Oh, God, I hit him like a fucking Christmas tree. Let me rephrase that. I lit him up like a Christmas tree. I hit him like a Christmas tree. I hit Christmas trees like this.
He was the number 3 pick overall. There were plenty of doubters out there about whether
I got nothing.
in that slot. I don't think you can find any of those doubters now.
Oh, come on,
Did
Brad.
you say white dad? I was hoping that there wouldn't be. I don't know.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Open man is Kyle Pitts.
What the fuck is going on in this game anymore?
Look at that guy's shoulders. Look at him. Look at him.
Window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there. Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball. To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. And right away, he lost the football.
Oh!
The Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession.
Still got you. I don't know how you threw that far, but I still got you.
I didn't do anything.
Good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
I got 5 on it.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He'll drop this down.
See, the defense, you see how the defense is so much easier to play? Now, if this was offline, I'd probably throw my controllers through my TV.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense.
Yeah, well,
they understood where the 3rd down
yeah,
play was.
I can't afford to buy a
down in
TV.
distance and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down. Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start. Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Where you going?
So I bought some Mary Kay products today.
He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out.
Oh, yeah?
The opening drive of the game.
I want to see them when you come through. When it comes.
Well, Heather's selling them. So I bought shaving cream and beard oil.
Is beard oil?
Beard oil. You know, for your beard.
Yeah, I never use beard oil. Beard oil. I'm interested though.
Well, they have some.
It's Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
What really impressed me about Ryan Tannehill has been his perseverance. Early in his career, didn't have
Had to send me that link. That link. Drop that link.
I'm gonna send it to you right now.
She's gonna drop the link. Link a link.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
I'm too hyped. Maybe I'm too tired. Just overly exhausted.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
So Heather's putting the link in the chat here. And there you go. So there's the link. Buy some Mary Kay products for Heather. It's a business venture that she is involved in.
Awesome.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Why is saying this site can't be reached?
3rd and 2, Tannehill.
Try the second one.
Okay.
He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun.
Got it.
3rd and less than a yard.
Okay.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays,
They have immense products. Just so everybody knows. So just
easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
look at me. So methodical right now.
It's 3rd down. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. Tannehill on 3rd down. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And a short gain down to about the 33. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up. Henry again on 2nd down. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Tannehill. He's got a man.
Fucking tight end is fucking beast right now,
that's
man.
going to be good for another first down.
Beast.
Tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early.
It's a long fucking drive, man. This is the best drive I've ever fucking had in this game.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up.
Whoa! Which? I need a drink.
And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, Let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that,
I'll make sure Heather fucking catches that in the
as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers.
Yes, please.
Exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Nope, you're good.
Henry. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
What a drive. That is the best I think I've ever done on this game.
And the Oilers have taken the early lead. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there. Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
And a drink on the cheers on the glitch.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Huh.
And this is that Liney's Berry Vice. I'm still drinking it. It's actually really good. All right, so here we go. We're kicking off to the Atlanta Falcons again. And I will be over on my channel doing commentary, where I'll do a game of the week. And I'll use it'll be all 32 teams should be able to get a game on their.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And the first drive,
it'll be either a Sunday night or a Monday game. And all 32 teams will be, and I'll even do the playoff all the way through. I'll do all the playoff games though. So that's gonna take up a lot of time, but I figured I've always wanted to do commentary, so
to throw is Ryan. Out to the flat here for
Johnson. I hit that motherfucker.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Oh shit, I missed.
There's the stiff arm. Fighting through it, he's got space.
God damn it. That sucked.
Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. Yeah, and this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense. You've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him, or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. And I can see
I'm going to fix something because I think I'm not seeing a player on there that I need to have. Like, is there? Yeah. Let's see. 3rd down running back. Take him. Put him there. Slot wide receiver. Yeah. Yep. Good. Left end. Bear with me, guys. I gotta fix this, at least to make it look right. There we go. That's huge there.
Damn.
What's up?
Motherfucker just pushed him like, damn.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm watching this game. He was pushing him out of bounds,
Oh.
but the way he pushed him.
It's a crazy game, man. College football is pretty intense. I love college football. I actually like college football more than I do the pros, to be honest. It's just there's more to it in my eyes.
Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Oh, pick! I got it! Get out of my way! Boom, boom! What? Holy crap! See what I mean? The defense is so much easier to play.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out
in this game,
and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the
really
offense
good
scored to go up
Look at
7-zip, you would think they might be a little
except for number 54 got all up in my shit, tried making out with me.
And they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
But I'll drink
So
for
now
that.
we get
That
set
was
to
a
see
glitch.
Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got.
Which game are you
7-0
watching?
lead.
Oregon State and USC?
Yes.
Wow, this is kind of a shocker because USC is actually better, but they're not playing like it. Not gonna lie. They just fired their head coach.
Oh yeah.
Last week? Week before?
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the
Yeah, he.
allowing him to get to the perimeter.
USC is one of those. One of those universities that they're one of the blue bloods, and what I mean by blue bloods is they are.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill.
They're one of those universities that they have a lot of tradition. That's what blue blood means. Just so that everybody can understand what I'm trying to say. They have a lot of tradition. They won like 7 national championships. They're pretty good.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game. No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Rookie gets the ball.
Into Falcon territory. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it? Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They got some guys who might need a year or 2 on the practice squad, so then we'll find out if they can actually play. Just beating the play clock now. It's Tannehill. Quick slant to Brown. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, he put it on the carpet.
And he fumbles.
That's it, baby. Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home, the next guy comes through.
That's the end of the first quarter. Great first drive. Kicking his ass.
Yeah, I told you.
I didn't think I would though. Well, now the fun begins because now I think my second stringers come in, and This could be the demise of myself. Things could pop on a fucking dime here. Just gonna say it now.
First try for the right arm of Dalton here.
Hey, that's a nice pass.
To Shaheen, the tight end. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton.
And then here's that.
Picked off at the 15.
Oh, he stayed on his foot.
Back to the 20-yard line. Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is taken in by his running back, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 35. And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Oh shit! Fucking ran right by him.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Why would he running all that shit? He could have went to the left side.
Who? Are you talking about on the game?
Yeah, I'm talking about, yeah.
It's the computer.
No, I'm sorry, not this game, not your game. I'm talking about the real life. College.
You're only seeing a small fraction of what he's seeing, though, so you can't.
Oh.
You might be right.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard
But
line.
I mean, this isn't Madden, dude.
In
In Madden, you can do some fucking crazy ass fucking shit. This is.
But I see it like in pro, like they'd rather run through a whole huddle of guys instead of taking a route that is clear for them. Not all of them are most.
Some plays are designed to fail.
Oh.
So if they're running it up the middle, some plays are designed to cave in the defense, and that opens up the outside.
A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Shit.
The Franks looking to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free. Throwing again, Franks on 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down.
Solidarity.
Right around the 30. Good call, baby. Enough takes to start to have a good drive.
Oh, they do the black power.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
I just killed that guy. That's solidarity. What the fuck is that? Whatever.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd.
Pretty good drive by Atlanta, I'm not gonna lie.
Franks. They'll get this into the hands of Huntley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points. So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board. Takes it at the 7th. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Houston's offense taking over again. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Here's Dalton. And he's unable to haul it in. Falls in
Really tighten up their defense, huh?
And that brings up 4th.
Told you they would.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away.
Your defense wasn't that bad. You forced them a field goal.
No, but oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
What the fuck was that?
That's all right. I mean, I can buy that. He ducked it.
The second one?
The second one? It's a glitch.
Okay. The first one, yeah, understandable. The second one, he just went through him.
In the second quarter, what might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. They get tired or they get out of
So there's no holding rule in college football?
Oh yeah.
He's having that kind of game.
Because I'm seeing a lot of holding. They not calling it.
You see holding on every play.
Franks now.
Holding literally has to be blatant anymore in order for it to be called. I mean, like, blatant. Unless they're in a fucking key game where the Super Bowl is on the fucking line and fucking Tom Brady's the quarterback of the team that you're up against.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Well, it doesn't make sense, but that's...
It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to use those calls according to the refs.
So that'll back him up 5.
Tom Brady, we got to make sure we call in all these plays on the opposite end.
Well,
Protect Brady.
Tampa Bay's in trouble, man.
What's going on with Tampa Bay?
Antonio Brown is out
Nice rhythm throw there on first down.
because of COVID. Elton Jenkins for Green Bay is out.
There, but still good yardage. Franks now on 2nd down.
Oh!
I thought that was, yeah.
What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. This offense finding its legs now.
Are they even using Antonio Brown like that? Like, I see him on the field, but is he, is Brady passing the ball to him or something like that?
Oh, yeah. He's one of the best receivers.
11 more on that one and another first down.
Because I think I was watching their game week 1, and I don't think he was getting receptions. That's how you say it, receptions, or
He was getting targets. He was targeted.
target.
Yeah. But receptions count as, that's what they're called. Receptions. Or catches, whatever you want to call them. They're the same thing.
Okay.
He's receiving the ball.
On 2nd down now.
Jesus Christ. I think I need to fix my inside run game.
Nice chunk of yardage. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Franks. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Falcons
Man.
will be set up with a first and goal as they get
Okay.
the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. Back to throw. Franks.
See, told you.
Ian Thomas from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line. This
Damn
one,
it.
Let that be their first and last and only.
I'm trying, man. You got to remember, I'm playing with a bunch of backups. You know, it's preseason, so it automatically substitutes shit.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point.
I'm okay with it. It is only
Right.
preseason.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded right around the 8.
Jesus.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again, Andy Dalton marches back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and hit.
Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sand. Foya Sade-Aluakin. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Man, they getting smoked.
Oregon State or USC?
USC is getting smoked at home, man. They need to turn this shit around. They got a lot of football time to do.
Look at that shit. Bet you can't do that on a fucking daily basis.
Touchdown, Houston. Racy McMath.
That's called shitty fucking defense.
Once again back in front. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Look at their faces. They're so sad.
So much about drawing the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections
Get a
and
grip.
stuff. They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy.
Now I
and say,
just have to
"Go
play
long,
fucking
go get it, big
defense
man."
now.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will
How many
send
Packers
this one
game you
away.
went to? Or
I've
you
only
been
been to one
And that'll
regular
carry
season
over
game.
now.
I've been to a
For a
preseason
touchback.
game.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase.
They're pretty fun.
And he's going to be brought down here in the
And if you haven't
back.
never gotten to a regular season or a professional football game, go. You will see how fast the game really is in person.
They've had their way with this
TV slows
And
it
I think
down
at this
quite
stage,
a
we have to
bit.
start thinking about
If you
different
see
play
it
calls. We've
and
gotta start
live
helping
and in
this
person,
quarterback out
you'll
because
appreciate how
the
great
entire game he's
quarterbacks
been
really
under
are.
siege. I don't care what they're down
Because,
in
oh my
distance, they gotta
God,
get the ball out of his hands a
some
lot
of the
quicker.
shit that they see, I would shit my fucking pants.
Second down, Franks. Going right side here, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down.
Interesting.
And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Getting ready to go again, here's Andy Dalton marching back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out
Take
there,
it to halftime.
another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looking
Not very good fucking first quarter, first half on my part. I could think it could have been better.
To Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very
Kicking
much.
my
Back
ass
to you
in
guys in
yards.
just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has
Gotta
shrunk from 4
fucking do a
games
better
down
job
to
against
3.
the run, I
So
think.
just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this.
So I'm gonna
and then
focus
we
on
get
the
it all
run because you
started
can
on the
change
first
your
Thursday
focus.
after Labor Day. Meanwhile,
And I'm
for
gonna
the
change my
Falcons,
focus on the
there's
run
a look at what they were
here.
able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
No worries.
Most of the starters are likely done. These
We'll
coaching
run.
staffs
We'll stop.
getting
Try to
ready
stop
to
the run
evaluate the
inside.
youngsters in the second
We'll
half.
defend
And to call the
the
remainder of this
inside run.
preseason opener, we go back.
Don't worry about it, Aaron.
All right,
It
Coach,
might
thank
have
you,
been
and
my
welcome
fault. I
everyone
went
back
live
for
at
quarter
like
number
11.
3. Probably not likely to see many starters
My
in
notif.
the
I
second
started a
half
little
as we get
later.
back
I
to
actually
underway
watched
in this
Connor
preseason
tonight,
opener.
so it's probably
And
on
they
my.
will wrangle
It was
it down
probably
a couple
my
yards
fault
shy
because
of
they
the
didn't go
30.
live right away. No big deal. Don't blame
This
YouTube.
offense
It's probably
set
my
to go
fault.
now to begin the third quarter. And both of these defenses have been
But
stifling
dude,
these
blame
last few drives
YouTube.
offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has something
We're gonna try to run the ball a little bit more. We're up by 4. I don't want to get too conservative.
Some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things
Damn it.
up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
So JP, I'm having a little dilemma.
What would that be?
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Should I spend money to an WWE event? They are going to be in Brooklyn for Survivor Series. And I've never been to a WWE event before because with my mindset, I'm not even into the shit as much to even want to spend money on a t-shirt.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you've never been to one, go, because they are pretty fun. And if it's just a live event where it's a house show, they're actually funner than the Raws and the SmackDowns.
A gain of 3, second down.
I'd go.
This one is Survivor Series.
It's
They're gonna be in Brooklyn.
it's Survivor Series.
Yeah, they're gonna be in
Go.
Brooklyn.
Go. It's a pay-per-view. And usually, and recently, WWE with their pay-per-views, okay, they haven't been nothing to write home about, but they've been better than usual.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
and he'll give it here to his running back. And he has
I would.
the first
I'd go.
down yardage before they bring
saw-
it down right
Yo,
at
I
the
saw a ticket
45.
for like
They get 6 on
like
the board
ringside
as the
area.
drive
Ooh.
continues.
I think that shit was running for like 5 something. I was like, nah, y'all bugging out, paying this shit.
Yeah, it's
Pay this shit.
It's not
saw-
cheap.
I was looking on a ticket for Survivor Series and Raw. Shit was like $900 something. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd spend that much on an event, but I would go if it was a house show. I would love to go to a pay-per-view.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. That's caught by McMahon.
I've been to a Raw, but that's when Stone Cold Steve Austin. I went to the event where Vince McMahon pissed his pants.
Oh, with the gun?
Yep. It's fucking great.
Nice.
Everybody in the arena fucking. You want to talk about a fucking pop?
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
It was so fucking funny.
4-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Dalton here from the gun. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play? The run out.
Look at this fucking drive. Doing it again.
Just being in open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a 1st down.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Dalton. This will be caught at about the 6.
Touchdown.
Chris Conley, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Oilers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Number 9 shitting his fucking
pants.
Right? You saw that?
Take a little bit of
A
time
clown.
in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and
Oh, that play there? That's on the offensive line. The guy's under duress.
Even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right?
He's just. Are you talking about the actual game or my game?
No, your game.
Oh, number 9. Well, he's had to follow the receiver.
Extra point from McManus is good.
I probably could have got called for fucking pass interference there, but it is what it is.
Set now to kick this one away.
USC, I don't know. You say they.
Okay, so
Normally like
USC is one of those teams that they have tradition. They're going through. They've had issues. They've won 7 national championships.
How effective they've been, how disruptive they've been in the backfield.
What's been so difficult for the offense is that you know that they spent all
This
week
dude got
rehearsing
sacked,
these things,
and then
working on blitz
I
mean, knowing where the
they
pressure is
recover.
You have to remember, these are only 19, 20-year-old kids.
And I think that's what we're seeing here.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense.
They look older.
They'll look to make some
They're
improvements
not.
here.
They're
Trailing
not.
21-10 as they come up on a 1st
They're
and
just
10.
young kids.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Looking to throw. Franks. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Our 1st down throw. Here's Franks. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and
Bring in the
10.
hizzy, because you're busy.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. they become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now here's a throw.
God.
Taken in by his tight end. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Back to throw again. Under pressure, and he will go down.
Sack that bitch.
Sacked back at the 46.
Okay, now.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job.
There we go.
If you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Frank Darby.
It's all right.
And he gets this
I wish it was incomplete.
You thought it was incomplete?
Yeah, I wanted it to be.
That's all right. I stopped him way short.
One hallmark of good defenses.
My defense stepped up there. I have a bend but don't break defense. I don't particularly like that kind of fucking defense. But, oh, you suck. Yeah.
They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal
I'm gonna just move up a little bit.
Amazing.
Well,
if that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard.
That was you on the computer.
That was me. That was me.
Uh-oh.
Also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they're just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. 58 yards rushing for
almost screen pastures for you.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed,
all right, just so you see that red route there,
because he's just going to speed right past him.
It's not open.
He'll rifle this one deep right
That's
side.
not. It was open, and I.
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
Has he though? He threw an interception.
Exactly
You
the
fucking
point where we're
retard.
doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about. I'm not gonna say milking the clock, but understanding clock management.
Oh my god.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to
I'm
keep
not
your
gonna
eyes
fucking
on
try
the
and
quarterback
fucking.
and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now, standing just about on his own goal line. Dances by him. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind, it's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably
Look at that. I brought the Bielitz.
Monty Rice leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Stay away from bringing a blitz on that
offensive line, and
I'll
it's only
drop
getting
off.
rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in
Play
this contest so far.
man to man.
It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when
The wishing
everything
hour.
goes haywire
Guy's
late at
a
night.
fucking idiot.
And a 42-yard line here.
Brandon Godden's a
down there.
fucking clown.
Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. to throw. Franks looking deep downfield.
These motherfuckers are some beasts, man.
And he'll go down, but not
Huh?
before getting this inside the 30.
Oregon State.
30 yards.
They're all right.
Of course, the first
They're
Wait.
mediocre. They're mediocre.
Oh, yeah?
But the way he's got to do it, make every routine catch.
USC isn't very good right
mix in some of the big time ones.
They certainly take advantage of whatever USC is doing wrong, and I don't understand why they can't comprehend what they doing wrong.
You're probably.
This is intercepted, but they'll
Oh my
say
God!
bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
You didn't call that?
Back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This
What?
will wind up incomplete. Back now here.
He
on
did.
EA
That was a
Sports.
pick.
It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing
Oh,
on
you
the
starting your fourth
scoreboard as
quarter?
we
Yo, y'all
get
both
set
just
to
ended
begin.
your third quarter just now at the same
So
time.
now they'll come up on 2nd and 10.
That
Once
was a
again from the 28.
contraception.
They'll look to throw again.
Ooh.
Under pressure and down
He came
goes.
from out of fucking nowhere.
Back at the 36.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they
Hit it
put
from the
themselves in a
back.
great spot with this big lead.
Look at that. He
They
gave
know
him
they've
his
gotta throw
back.
the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Franks, 3rd down from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working
Base
in the
block
secondary,
right.
so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And he
Missed
it.
that shit.
It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet, but it
All right, so I'm gonna bring in my. Let's see.
same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
I almost completed that fucking
Took a
garbage.
pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Fuck was that?
On 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that
That
contact.
Now this one
is how you do
complete
it.
downfield on the left side. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And to give this time to the tailback. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt
Right?
about it,
Keep
but the
running.
offense coordinator has it.
'Cause that's what I'm doing.
They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against
Yeah.
a stacked box and continue to move
Knock
the
the
ball?
fuck out. I'm gonna go
Now,
grab
yes,
the
and you'd
beverage.
say
I
this
was
is
right
kind of the
back.
key here. Grind out some
Probably
yardage, work
more.
on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
I almost died.
It's Heather.
Yes, sir. Oh, excuse me. You really need me to... It took him 2 seconds to go get a drink. Yeah, she's not going to sleep anytime soon. Here he is back. Gassy or...
Where you poured a beer off tab?
What?
You had a tap of beer?
Yeah, I had to go grab another beverage.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Stop made by Marlon Davidson.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its
Tackle
face.
engine is a lot better in this game.
But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
What was the best football game you ever played? Ever?
In Madden?
No, just it could be literally any football game.
Oh, like
just you know, like the sport itself.
Nice pickup of 17 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on
I can honestly say I don't think I've ever had a good game.
Okay.
The team that I played on, probably the best game was the final game of the year where we actually finished with positive yards.
No, I'm talking about like game titles.
I don't understand.
Video games like NFL Blitz, NFL Streets, Techno Ball. Like, what was your favorite football game?
Probably like NCAA football is really fun. But Madden's pretty good. Madden's, everybody shits on it, but I try not. I don't. Everybody's like, oh, you gotta. The reason people are mad is because the MUT isn't. That's what everybody plays. I don't play the Madden Ultimate Team bullshit. I play the actual franchise. And at times, and Heather can vouch for this, it is very frustrating at times. But it's still. The little nuances in the game have gotten a little better. The problem with it is they have people that don't know football creating the game.
So Dalton now. And he's got Booker. And they'll be driven back here, losing yards to the 10-yard line.
So it's a little discerning at times, if that makes sense.
I get you.
McManus able to put it through, and that will get the lead up to 14. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose
the online engine is way better, and I'm showing. Heather can vouch for this as well. The online engine in this game is way fucking better than the offline version. You would think it's the other way around, but it's not. Not for me anyway.
Kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3.
This motherfucker.
A nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
I like college sports games as well.
Okay. I think the only is
so 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Basketball.
It's Franks now from the
what the fuck is going on? Oh my god, that guy just fucking burnt me. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Touchdown, Falcons.
I'm sitting here looking at the fucking logos, not worrying about what the fuck is going on, and you just burnt me for a fucking 70-yard touchdown.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again.
I was paying attention, and then I seen the like EA logos, and I'm like, what the fuck is this about?
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17.
Man, that was shitty.
They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work.
These controllers.
The fastest drives you'll
Looks
ever
like
see,
they're in
just
a
one
timeout
play
right there.
resulting in the touchdown.
Oh no, that's in the feed.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston set to take over. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago.
Well, this is a little discerning.
This drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base.
I'm a little focused right now because this just got fucking weird on me.
That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Wendy.
They've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity.
All right, come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Right now, just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be
oh, my God.
There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
Ooh, I hit the shit out of that bitch.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Working out of the gun, Franks. And his throw here's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit.
Damn it!
Exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. On 1st and 10, Franks. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Let the good times roll.
So
You holding your own against them.
I shouldn't be in this situation.
A game that looks looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Fuck.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
That's intentional grounding, dude. Well, maybe not. But it's an illegal touching.
The intended target, and that'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there.
All right, here's the play of the night right here, boys and girls. And this is only fucking preseason.
Left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Oh my God.
And this one is incomplete.
Let's go, boys.
I don't know if you've seen that, everybody, but I tipped that, and it bounced off his helmet, and then it rolled up there, and then fell off. Thank God he didn't catch it.
On defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously, but you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep.
My goodness.
Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down
Can't run the clock because he's got 2 timeouts, you fucking shithead.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. They'll run out of the gun with Evans. Evans has got the first down and then some. And he's all the way down.
That'll do it, baby. That'll do it, boys and girls. That'll do it. That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
To put this one in the win column.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain.
Hello, donkey.
And you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
Shrek. I'm a donkey, Shrek.
We're going to chew the clock. We're going to take a knee. We're going to take it to next week. We're going to learn from our mistakes. And then just realize that we can't be letting deep shit like that go. Because that had me concerned.
Yeah, I've often thought to myself when I watch these preseason
I knew you was gonna beat them.
Well, here's the thing. They apparently fixed the coverage schemes in this game. And when I see that, if that's their fix, then they really need to fucking go back and redo it because that is unfair to the defense. Because if you go back and watch on that long touchdown before, like, everything just looked really weird. And they showed 2 icons above 2 of the guys, and I'm like, those 2 guys are going to be the guys that they're going to. And then all of a sudden, like, this guy appeared 70 yards down the fucking field.
You know, the
It was
strengths,
weird.
the weaknesses, the whole deal. Even in games when one coach was a
No, it
deciding
wasn't a
factor, what
glitch.
did they
I
always say to
just,
us?
I
But you do know, this is really
was
a
doing,
7-point league.
playing
7
usual
points either way
coverage
usually
under,
decides
you know,
a ball game.
inside.
We had exactly that
Go
in this
cool.
one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on.
Go take some Tums. I don't want it. I don't want it. Can I hit you with it? It's weird. So there's that game.
You want it? Ultimate.
I'll actually play one more. We are home for the next one. Oh, I got some. No, do this. Whatever that fucking means. The injuries are on, by the way. I turned the injuries on, of course. I had no injuries. So, but I do have. Okay, well, this is why I wasn't.
Oregon just kicked it onside. No pun intended.
Oh, there. Pun intended. It's okay. It's an onside kick. What happened though? They didn't get it? Oh, they did.
They did. They invested.
They're invested. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. That's how you win. You be invested. So here's the reveal. I got an upgrade, I'm sure, here. We're going to upgrade our players here. Chris Jackson. And Racing McMath. Racing McMath. This is an actual guy. This is not a made-up thing either. Continue there. All right. Let me see. Ooh, we're playing the 49ers too.
This is a tiebreaker game.
Tiebreaker game.
Yeah, y'all both 1-0.
I don't mean shit. It's preseason. It's preseason. I don't.
You need all the wins. You need the momentum.
No, I hear you. I'm with you on this.
You see, the Eagles didn't have no type of momentum. That's why they still. That's a whole different conversation. I'm not trying to get it.
I mean,
they was good in college, though, right? Jalen Hurts was good in college, right?
He was pretty solid. He wasn't as good as Frank Kaminsky, though.
I bet. No one was topping that guy, you know.
I mean, come on, it's Frank fucking Kaminsky, dude.
Right now.
I am not fully understanding why in the fuck I have to fucking do this, but I'm doing it anyway.
Ooh.
So did anybody watch fucking SmackDown fucking Friday night?
You getting all hype. Y'all better fucking take advantage of that.
What?
Interception. It's USC Bulls now.
USC balls?
I think the S just rolled up. No, I have not watched SmackDown. Honestly, I did not know that today was Friday. Today's Saturday?
Yes, sir.
Bro, I don't know what. I don't know the days of the week anymore, man.
I hear you. Sometimes I have that issue myself.
No, I did not watch
Okay.
SmackDown.
No, it's all right. I was just wondering how it was.
It's funny because I just went on Twitter and I was just, scrolling through, and I saw a little clip that
Right.
Becky slapped Bianca Belair on SmackDown.
Oh no.
And and I hate those spots where you get slapped and then you looking at your hand as if you're gonna bleed from a slap or something. Come on, man. And she took so long just to attack Becky Lynch. I get it, but come on.
I don't know, man. I didn't watch. And so yeah, I'll stick with that right there.
Honestly, my timeline is full of AEW crap.
Because they can't do any wrong. No, you know this.
Yeah.
You know this.
AEW Royal Rumble. Oh, I wonder who's going to appear next week.
I don't want to shit on AEW, but I mean, I don't know. I've tried so hard to keep my fucking mouth shut because I get it. People think it's the greatest thing since Wonder Bread, but it's really honestly not. It's the same thing as WWE. And I have yet. And I hate the argument, well, apparently it's just not for you. Well, no shit, dumbass. It's not for me. I understand wrestling. I've watched it my whole fucking life. But don't fucking. So look at my new stadium. That's beautiful.
Where depth charts and play
Yeah, that's nice.
will be put to the test. It's the 49ers and the Oilers on Thursday night primetime.
I built that myself with my own two hands.
Why did I do like a Funko Pop? Like, what's going on?
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, SmackDown is the best wrestling show on TV today.
This crowd is ready.
I'm not. You can sit here and say, well, AEW does this. Yeah? And? The most entertaining show is SmackDown. I find nothing entertaining with AEW. Looks like Raw.
Game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today. Not only that,
AEW is a high school reunion party.
Well, it's based on the fucking 4 fucking clowns that started the fucking show. That's the story they're going. That's the story they've been going with since they fucking started. And nobody's gonna fucking sit here, well, you gotta watch Being Elite. Fuck that shit. Why in the fuck would I want to waste my time watching two fucking guys, especially, that I give no 2 shits about? And it's not entertaining. It's not. It's not even fucking funny, people. It's really not. I don't want to shit on the show, but there's nothing that I have seen that is going to make me watch the show. I turn it on because Wendy sees things and she's all about the aesthetics when it comes to wrestling.
I just think people just enjoy it because there's so many indie talent that, I don't know, is on the same show.
And that's the thing with AEW. It's an indie show. That's it. That's it. That's all it is.
That's what he's trying to accomplish.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. That's to the right side, complete to
AEW is nothing but an indies show.
pick up there. A good
Right.
safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm
Yeah.
play.
Well, Jim Cornette sometimes deserves to get shit on Chris. At certain times, he does deserve it because there are times he does things or says things that you cannot sit here and defend. You can't defend it. I'm not going to say that Jim Cornette's
I love that description because diagnosed is
Oh,
perfect on that one. Read his keys,
a god, because he's for surely not.
even get going moving the football.
He's just knowledgeable.
Very knowledgeable. He understands the business. And when he does reviews on these shows, he does them through the eyes of a guy that used to book wrestling shows. And he critiques it, but people don't want to hear the critiques because it's shitting on AEW. He doesn't always hit it, but when he does, oh shit, I fucked up. That's my fault. My God. It's going to be so tough to defend these guys.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
You know, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of tonight's proceedings. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
On 2nd down, another shot for
Woo! He got to him quickly.
Just a gain of 1 there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 3rd and long, it's Lance. Now Lance on it.
Oh my God.
Down he goes. Bud Dupree drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like
Wisnowski is the
bad
kid.
situation. They keep moving around,
And that's a terrible fucking punt. He kicked it 12 fucking yards.
Losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they
All
can't
right.
get out of.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Ryan Tannehill will be orchestrating the offense, the top 10 pick back in 2012.
A terrific athlete, started at wide receiver before becoming the starting quarterback at Texas A&M, and also took his studies pretty seriously as well. He was a biology major at Texas A&M, planned to become an orthopedic surgeon, but being the 8th pick in the NFL draft, that paid just a little bit better.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
Shit.
And flags come in as he gets forward.
Holding.
For about 3
Against
yards.
Tampa?
Let's check on the
Was they even good during that time?
What's that?
Now I was reading Chris comment. He said he played as the Patriots against Tampa.
Win.
Lost 34-0 on Madden 2004.
Actually, yes, they won the Super Bowl there.
Oh, for real?
Might want to take that course.
I have to look again, but yes, I think they won the Super Bowl in 2003, which would be
12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman.
They were pretty good.
I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Well, there you go, Chris. You got your answer. That's why you lost.
Actually,
Able to get him for a loss.
Heather.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
Heather might be able
wonder
to
if he
help.
was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill.
Oh, shit.
Nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair
Heather.
catch is signaled for and taken. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. The crowd may be losing just a little
did
bit
hear
of
your
the
name.
edge after back-to-back punts.
Oh,
They want some
sorry.
big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try to
When did
force
Tampa
something
Bay
that
win
can
the
put your
Super
team
Bowl?
in some jeopardy?
Not last year.
First down, but it only produces a gain of
2004.
2. It's second down now.
2003.
Rashawn Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the
Heather's going to
football,
look it up
getting
for
him on the
everybody.
ground, but I
But
think
yes,
the play
Tampa Bay
gets
was
made
pretty good back
by
then.
the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll try and run for the first with Sermon. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
3rd and 2,
Yep,
right?
so they were really good. They
Situation
won in
where the
2000.
low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did.
See, that's what I'm fucking talking about, Aaron. See, he know how to use the Eagles, bro. You got, I don't know.
That's gonna
Got it,
set
yeah.
35 yards.
2000, cool. That was the year I was born, right? Oh, for real?
They need 15 yards on this series
Shit,
after
I
the
was
game.
born
1st and 15.
18 something, bro.
Lance a give now to Sermon.
18 something.
And he'll
Damn,
get
how
this
the
one up
fuck old are
to
you?
about the 39 here.
Ah, man,
And a
Benjamin
nice run
Button
to get it
disease,
past the
man. I
original
tell you,
line of
I
scrimmage.
tell you, I
Gain of
tell you.
7. It's 2nd and 8 now.
They call me Benji growing up.
Called you Benji, huh?
Here's Lance to throw it.
Yep.
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Oh my god.
Touchdown.
First, I was born in 1992. The year Ric Flair won the Royal Rumble. I was born January 26th.
Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch.
Yep.
And that one wound up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
God!
Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
I remember the day I turned 21.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the
I
touchdown.
don't remember the next day, but I remember that day.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
21.
So I'm going to have growing pains in this game. I'm already
And on
fucking
the
seeing
first
it.
drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine
Because-
sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The last run got a couple.
And the only reason I'm saying that now is because if you've seen that fucking drive, it wasn't good.
Down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection.
Like, I have no time to fucking throw great.
Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field.
God.
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game.
I think I drafted a center, so I should be okay.
Third and long, it's Tannehill. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
See how long he's fucking out for.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense.
And if you're a 49ers fan and you come in here, don't get excited. It's fucking Madden.
7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Just throw in the towel, USC. Like, just stop taking it.
They can't. And they don't. And I will tell you this right now, USC will fight. They're only down by 15. It's not over yet. I've seen weird shit fucking happen.
Sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go.
Like today.
You just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Oh!
Oh, go.
Oh, that's a late hit.
They're not going to call it, though.
Certainly not his best throw that time.
Oh, fuck that was. That was pretty fucking stupid.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
A first down carry for Henry. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle.
Only have fucking 19 yards total.
So no place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down, they go again with Henry. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Well, that was bullshit. See, I actually like USC's fight in this game, to be honest with you.
Still 3rd down.
They aren't giving up.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, but they're not capitalizing.
It was a pretty good play right there.
Here's Tannehill.
Oh my God! Pass interference!
Down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but
It was like 8 minutes and something seconds when they caught that interception. They didn't capitalize on that play.
When that drive started, they had 6 points.
Can't capitalize on everything.
True. True.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Irvin to return it.
See it already.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field, and following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
He's taking a knee. That's all it is.
Minimizing
He's actually
those
taking a knee.
and maximizing opportunities.
Dick.
2nd and 8 coming up. On the handoff, Sermon. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
That should be a fumble.
As he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
It's so hard to fucking kick off returning. Rayshawn, Chris asked you, PS2 or original Xbox or even GameCube? Which is better?
Being that I never owned an original Xbox or PS2, I'm gonna say GameCube because I did own a GameCube.
I'm going to tell you, original Xbox is pretty
if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. He is taken down at the 21
Just
after
gonna
a
say
short gain of 2.
Oh yeah,
Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for
I missed out on that one.
The original Xbox?
Yeah, I never owned one or the PS2. My brother had a PS2, but I wasn't playing that. I was playing my GameCube.
Okay. Oh my God!
And that'll set him back 5. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, pick your game up. Check 4, check 4. Right.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. After
PS2 is alright. I think when Xbox came out, it was a little better. But then PS2 came out with the PS3, or PlayStation came out with the PS3, and from there, PS3 kind of was better.
This is 3rd and 10. Here's Tannehill. Throw left side here, hauled in by
That's a
the
first
tight end.
down.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I'm gonna be short.
9, but it leads to 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught you,
Bullshit.
had a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
They'll run. It's Henry. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it.
Well, it's fucking 4th and inches. Why wouldn't you go for it?
See, I had a PSP back then. When Raw vs. SmackDown 06. I think I had 2007.
So they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I don't understand. I don't see the excitement of Here Comes the Pain. A lot of people say, "Oh, that's the best wrestling maybe
Here comes the pain.
yeah. Here Comes the Pain is a SmackDown game on PS2. A lot of people say that's the greatest wrestling game ever.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Eluding the pressure right.
I don't know. I mean, the best one that I ever played was you're a character and you start out and it ends with you having to take on Kurt Angle at the end. I actually enjoyed that one way better.
Second down and 8.
I don't remember the name of it. I think it was just SmackDown versus Raw or whatever.
To throw, it's Lance. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
I honestly enjoy WrestleMania 19.
And it goes as a loss of 6. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time,
That was a fun wrestling game. That one, Day of Reckoning. Well, this is GameCube I'm talking about. I think on the original Xbox they had Raw games, like Raw 1, Raw 2, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? The Lance now to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Yeah,
Who is this number 4? Because he's unfucking coverable.
In a tough spot. It seems like every
What the
year
fuck
these
was
guys get better at
that?
this.
Well, I think the drills get better, that they work on training camp, off-season work, OTAs, but also a lot of these guys have dance backgrounds.
Oh my
ballet
god.
backgrounds,
Here
and they
comes
take that
fucking
and
the
carry it
harsh
over to the
truth.
football field.
Keeping. It's Madden.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be
Get
verified
excited.
upstairs. I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at. To see
How's
if
it going,
all
Frank?
comes together.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. He's got the tight end Fertzer right side complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. 1st down and much more for Henry. Touchdown, Houston.
There we go.
Derrick Henry, 31 yards. And the Oilers have cut it back within a score. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact.
18.2 yards after contact.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
Oh boy, I just missed this. Nope, I got it.
And he's got it. That cuts
14 to 10. I have to play a little bit fucking better.
And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
And
that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead though.
Sorry about that, guys. One of my controllers is sticking.
Because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so
I think we have
far
to put
is
some like rubbing
the
on
possibility
it
of
to see
things
if
loosening up
that'll
later in
loosen
the
it
ground
up.
game. Through the air first, maybe have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. And they'll run with Sermon to begin the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Not much, Frank. Sitting here, I actually am playing with the, well, formerly the Tennessee Titans. I moved them back to Houston just because. Wait.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there on 22.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Flush to his right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now a handoff, Sermon. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game,
Packers play the Niners tomorrow night.
And guess what?
As a Packer fan, a little concerned about the offensive line. I will say this: if I will say this, if they adjust and throw short, and I'm talking about Green Bay, they will be fine. Don't allow.
The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help
Don't
against the running
allow.
game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Here comes the 49ers punter now.
The pass rush to get to Aaron. Quick throws usually does the trick.
He's been a busy man here in this first
Green
half
Bay
as he
has the
gets
offense
away.
that they
And they won't risk defending a return
Green
here.
Bay has the offense that they can do that.
Spotted at the 14-yard line. And now out comes
And
Houston.
yeah,
Things are starting to move in the right
it's
direction.
fine.
They get the
If you're
touchdown
not
last
following
drive, and their defense
Chris,
gets them the
please
football
follow
back.
Chris on
Now you have a chance
@Matt
to get the
Allen.
lead if they can put something together here, and I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Tannehill on first down. And he's going to be brought down.
I have no fucking pass blocking.
Able to drop him
Oh.
in time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
No, I don't know what the watch this game. Please fucking.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Henry. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I'll be right back, guys. I have to grab another drink.
Back onto the field. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Just pour me a glass of scotch myself.
Here we go.
Chris, when I say Jimmy G, I mean Jimmy Garoppolo, the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers.
When I say Jimmy G, he big giant donkey dick. He's a terrible fucking quarterback.
Hey, yeah. How's everybody doing? I've got the worst stomach cramps going on right now, but I'm here.
Oh.
I'm here.
But you here. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Wendy's finally out for the night, so...
You need to take a shot of whiskey.
I don't think so. That'd probably make it worse.
I wouldn't know. Yeah, whiskey cures everything for me.
I just took some Tums.
Except for a toothache.
Yeah, I took some Tums. Been trying to force out a burp or two. Nothing's helping right now. And thank you, Chris. I should be fine by tomorrow. I think this is just... You pressed too hard on my puke.
All right.
To step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
Now, he'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Lance going to throw. He'll find Sermon out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From midfield, here's Lance. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
When you get a big tight
Why in the fuck is he fucking celebrating just the 1st down?
They celebrate for 1st down, sacks.
Teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They celebrate for
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
About to celebrate pissing on his face.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up.
What the fuck was that?
And room there to work it inside the 25. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. shotgun now for Lance. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost
How come he can't get up? How come he can't run it? Offensive lineman not allowed to run the ball?
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time.
Yes, I remember when games in the Atari were just like it was just like a blip on the fucking screen. I remember my first football game was actually one of those electronic football games, and I can't remember who made them, but my dad was actually talking to me about those because he remembers when I got one for Christmas one year. And actually, when we do the which we'll be doing here shortly, my dad telling his life story, one of his stories was me opening up, but
now Lance. Certainly not what they
Houston ran out of bounds.
Yeah,
I don't think it's on this
more,
one. Did he? Didn't. But we will talk about that. That'll be coming. That'll probably be coming pretty fucking soon.
17-10. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That
The electronic football
you're able to get something
story.
out of it, and they do so right there.
But it's pretty funny. I opened my Christmas presents early. Let's put it that way.
Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Run, Forrest, run, no!
Big chunk of yardage before being dropped
I have 3 timeouts.
the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, it's only the second quarter.
With a little over 30
It
seconds
is
to
only the
go
second
in the first half of play.
Field goal will work for me here because they get the ball to start the third quarter.
Now Tannehill. That's going to be caught.
Oh, a touchdown. Oh, where they be coming from?
Well, I mean,
back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this
I'm just going to kick field goal because
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And McManus able to put it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. Meanwhile, for our home team, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit. These 2 coaching staffs are likely using this game as their dress rehearsal for the regular season. So some final adjustments being made. And for the call of the second half, we send it back out to Brandon and Charles.
they're killing me on deep pass, so I'm going to try to adjust to that.
For quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Thought I had it
And a
for
good
a
effort
second.
on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And
first down.
The 45, they'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Check 13. Check 13. 2 by 2. Move. 93, 52, 93, 44, 44. Here we go.
Delay of game, offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And they'll try the jet sweep here.
Second
4
time.
yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house. So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
First try for the right arm of Dalton here. And this is incomplete.
That's a nice job there, because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Because you know I'm not the cutest thing.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Dalton now to pass. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Fucking safety. As soon as I seen him cheat up, I'm like, yep, we're going to do solidarity. Don't fucking shithead.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
These preseason games are big in the development of rookie receivers, and now their teams want to see if they're going to be truly NFL caliber. So oftentimes, offensive coordinators will call certain plays to see how they react. Give them a big check mark for that one.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
Hey, we got 4 down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Here we go.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Out left to Shaheen.
It's a touchdown.
They're able to convert.
God.
I don't know why they didn't rule that.
In a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Oilers have taken the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
That
appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
McManus's point after is good, and that gives him a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think like the guys right now, but as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up second.
See you later, Aaron. Have a good night. Keep in mind, next week I will be live again on Saturday. I have to help my uncle clean up my dad's. We had a tree fall down at my dad's, so I gotta help them clean up the yard and such as. It'll be all right. I'll probably go live earlier on Saturday, 10-ish, 10:30, somewhere in there.
Swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Hey, look, Jimmy Garoppolo is fucking playing backup.
He can only get this to the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Wisnowski is kicking again.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for.
Good thing I did call fair catch because number 26 was going to light me up like a fucking Christmas tree.
Getting set to go again, Andy Dalton marches back onto the field. The lead is theirs here in the 3rd quarter, but it's really been the ground game that's been the recipe for success.
You mean the spotlight isn't shining as brightly on the guy throwing it?
No, it's the man behind him that's had a heck of a game.
And that's really
so I'm just going to have an offensive lineman run right by, at least picking up a block for one guy.
But when you're able to run the football, typically speaking, your team's doing pretty well. And in this case, they're winning.
We'll see if they have balance on this drive. Now they try the right side here.
The fuck was that?
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Brett Kern now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is taken at the 15. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys had a punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo.
That's what I'm talking about.
Trouble, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons, his 2nd sack of the night. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Yep, Jimmy Garoppolo sucks.
But it misses the target, incomplete. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. Houston's offense taking over again. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting...
Fuck!
That's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Ambrose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 15. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. They'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And they'll get him down after a pickup 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players now.
Chris asked you how your night was going, Rayshawn. Did you already answer that
A lot
question?
of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism. Great hand-eye coordination.
Going well. I'm just relaxing, chilling.
He's sitting here watching me play this fucking shitty-ass fucking game. That's what he's doing.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
I'm playing better. I just...
Gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 2nd down at 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never
do not even know what the fuck you're talking about.
First down. It's Mitchell. And he's going
This
to
is
get a
an angry
solid
game.
gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire
Oh, that's a
offense.
difference,
I love the
you
way
know?
he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Fuck that even means.
Now a nice throw
Hey,
here
what the
right side. He
fuck,
holds
dude?
it in. And he is brought
Okay,
down,
what?
but not before reaching the 30.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively.
This game
They
would
better
probably be at the
prepared
top
for
of the
some
fucking
adjustments to
list
come
for
their way
him.
down.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down.
Well, we go to the 4th quarter, boys and girls.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup.
We're up by 3.
You're watching
I don't
preseason
know what the fuck's
football
going on
on EA
here.
Sports. From the 27, Garoppolo.
Of course.
Quickly here, and that's
Number 8's going to come from out of fucking nowhere.
before he's brought down.
He's going to come from last week and
Give him
catch the
10
ball.
yards there as this offense
Fuck
is
is
on a
that?
roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They'll run on first down. Mitchell. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Over the middle, he completes it to Hurd. And the Niners are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 4 yards out. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Houston set to take over, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. 2nd and 12. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. After the sack on first down, Dalton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the
fucking
preseason
Graham Mertz
before
did
they
today.
make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Dalton, 1st and 10.
Like,
they try to set up the screen. Oh,
come on.
Disaster.
Who reacts to a fucking screen pass like that?
Almost intercepted. It's 2nd down. Another chance for Dalton. Caught here by
That's unrealistic as fuck.
He'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Like the best players in the fucking world can't even react to that kind of shit.
Wait, your quarterback is Andy Dalton?
He's my backup. He's not my.
Oh,
come on!
Run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left.
Of course they're going to call it no fucking game. I don't think I can ever get a 4th and. I don't think I've had a 4th and 1 that I've gotten in this game.
In terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
He will have a first down here at about the 40. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll run on first down with Evans. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
This is where I have an issue with this game.
But only 2 yards to show for it.
This kind of shit drives me fucking nuts. Like plays that should fucking work don't.
His ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
3rd down from the gun, Dalton. Able to find Shaheen.
I'm gonna get a fucking 10-yard penalty on this fucking holding. Oh, roughing the passer. Cheers to that.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Watch the motion.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he goes backwards.
Come on,
losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Nope.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check 41. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Catch
no,
the
that was a
fucking
play.
ball!
2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Jesus fucking Christ, man! Why in the fuck am I going for this?
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Of course.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And now the rookie's free.
That kind of shit pisses me the fuck off.
10, and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays.
It's only
like
preseason,
that.
but I call fucking bullshit. Just run into the fucking kicker. Like fucking destroy his face.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception.
That's fucking stupid, dude.
His way into the end zone for the
Like,
touchdown. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Looking middle,
yeah,
and it's
like he can react like that. Come on, get the fuck out of here.
All the time, separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here's Dalton.
Like, the motherfucker just fucking interfered with me. Like, what the fuck, dude?
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Blitz coming and down he goes. Jayon Brown in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. Now the defense loses it.
What the fuck is this?
Touchdown, 49ers.
I defended that.
54 yards. And the 49ers tack on another score as they have dominated this
What the
fourth
fuck is
quarter.
going on?
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
I don't fucking know. You get to a certain point in this game where it tells you you're not fucking ever fucking gonna win. It's pretty fucking pathetic. Because that fucking play right there, I had it defended.
And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. The defense of San Francisco marching back onto the field now. And the interception the last time.
Now it's only going to let me run certain fucking plays in this game.
They're just blocking to the football so well. And not only are they doing that, they're making big-time plays and taking it away from them. Big hits, big plays.
Fucking 3 interceptions. Jesus fucking Christ.
They really do. It's almost as it goes back to the old, when they click off the frame at the end of a play, they want to see all 11 defensive guys in that picture.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton. Open man is McMath. No gain on that one. And
what?
It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
He's got the hook up with Conley. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 28 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. So Dalton now. That's caught by McMath. 7 yards, the pickup there. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 31, Dalton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. On first down, Mitchell.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to get a solid game.
Like, now I can't even fucking stop this guy. Like, what the fuck is this?
Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL,
So now I gotta sell out, stop fucking run.
Because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
What's that?
We'll be back after this.
Nah, I was spilling some stuff on me.
Oh my God.
It's Mitchell. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's running.
You had this game. I don't know what the hell happened, but you had this
I can
game.
tell you what happened. Fucking the fucking computer said, yeah, fuck you.
Back of the jersey and being able to read his name, not a good thing. That means you're in chase mode. That didn't go well for them on that snap.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
What the fuck are you cheering for? Look at the fucking score, you fucking clown. He's cut.
They should fix that in the Madden game. Like, you losing like that or losing period, you can't celebrate, you know?
McCrane's kick is good, and that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. And now out comes Houston. Let's just be frank. They're playing for
Let's
pride
be
at this
frank.
point.
Can I be Susan?
That's all
fuck
that's
does
left,
that
because
even mean?
victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually
just
go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
He had a pretty good line on that. He had a pretty good yeah, he had a good line on that one. And the line was, you ain't catching it, because Madden doesn't want you to fucking do that shit. Like this! Like, what the fuck is this?
It's an interception. Picked off at the 45. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses.
Thank God it's
but you
only
have to do
fucking
it anyway.
preseason.
Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and
Good
get them out
fucking
of it.
God,
But as you
man.
noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do
It's
it.
fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible. You get no fucking love. No fucking love. If you're the 49ers, the fucking Buccaneers, or the fucking... I haven't played against the Packers. I can't wait till I play against the fucking Packers. Fucking... the Dallas Cowboys. Who else? The New England Patriots?
And as an offensive coordinator,
good luck.
You just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you
this
call
game
it,
has
run,
such
pass
a... They don't know how to fucking do shit. Whoever fucking creates these fucking games and does the engines for these, they must put a little code in there that says if you play against the 49ers, the fucking Patriots, the fucking, I almost said Eagles, the 49ers, the fucking Patriots, the fucking Buccaneers, you ain't fucking winning. Ever. Because God forbid, they fucking lose. It's just, it's so fucking frustrating, man. I'm gonna fast forward through this shit. Oh, I got one new injury. Let's see how bad he's fucking hurt. Oh, he's out for 2 fucking weeks. Jesus fucking Christ.
That's the one with the broken foot?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to sign somebody. God damn it. Might just fucking deal with it. Fuck it. I don't care. Alright. Let's advance a week. Oh my god. Oh, here's another team. The Arizona Cardinals. If you play against them, you're never going to stop Kyler Murray. Even though you fucking defend everything he does, he's still going to fucking throw for 8,000 fucking yards in a fucking game. Because why the fuck not? I don't play these games to see how many points I can put up. I play these games to have fun. And me, I'm a defensive guy, so sometimes this game is no fun for me because I can't fucking play defense. It doesn't allow you to. And it's so fucking frustrating.
Strictly offensive, right?
No, I love defense more than I like offense. I mean, I do like offense, but I'm more of a defense-oriented kind of person. I don't like the Super Bowl between the Rams and the Patriots. I actually enjoyed that. I don't like fucking 55 to 52 football games. It's no fun to me. Because why should the defense even fucking play? You know what I mean? It's just one of those things.
Get you.
Should cut fucking Andy Dalton because he fucking sucks. I'm not gonna do that though. Who the fuck is he a fucking captain? What the fuck is he a captain of? Fucking toilet bowl duty? Terrible. Alright, so we're gonna cut our players. And then we'll get the hell out of here. Or I can get the hell out of here, and then I can cut my players. And essentially, me cutting my players is just putting people on my fucking practice squad. Because you need players on your practice squad. And that's what I'm doing. He stays. Stays. He goes. Quarterback, halfback, wide receiver, tight end. Left end. He's going to the practice squad. 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 And he's going to the practice squad. And I think that's
What you
12
going
guys.
based on?
You get 12 guys on your practice squad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Oh, manage staff. I actually fucking got enough fucking points to upgrade shit. This close to firing my fucking offensive and defensive coordinator, too. I'm not going to do that. Who's return? Oh, Taylor. Oh, I didn't realize he was fucking hurt. The thing about this game is it doesn't fucking tell you who gets hurt in practices and shit. Kind of fucking sucks. He's back. That's a good thing. All right. All right. Oh my God, I gotta play the fucking Cowboys first week. It's gonna be a fun fucking game. I'm probably gonna fucking lose like 85 to fucking 3.
Yep.
Oh my God, his offense is in 87.
Amari Cooper.
It's gonna be one of those games where I'm probably gonna put up fucking 60 points, but he's gonna put up 61 or something. So yeah, I don't have to fucking save this. It automatically saves it because it's online. So there we go. Next week, Saturday, I will be live. I want to thank everybody for being here. We are moved to Houston. We will play. It's week 3 for the NFL. We'll probably play. I know not this week, but next week. Maybe isn't it the week after NHL 22 comes out? I'm actually going to do something with that. So I'll probably alternate between hockey and football. Yeah. So come join me next Saturday. Connor will be live. I think I talked Connor into fucking going live next Friday as well. I have to go up and help my uncle move some debris. Dad had a tree fall. So I didn't mention that. Well, I may have. We had a tree fall, so we have to chainsaw it. We have to cut it up and move it and clean up his yard for him. And so my one cousin, who is a landscaper, can come in and fix up the house in case we plan on selling it. But so that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Stay safe, be well. Be here tomorrow night because Connor and Heather might be on Connor's channel, right? It'll be on Twitch. So they're going to play Call of Duty. I know Rayshon's there every once in a while, and Tim is there. And they have a couple other people. So go ahead, join them. It'll be fun watching them guys probably play hide and seek or whatever that fucking game is.
Prop hunt.
Okay, whatever. I don't give a shit. Prop hunt. Prop hunt, penis hunt, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Exactly that. Penis hunt.
So, but go ahead, check that out. And then, yeah, so that being said, everybody have a great night. Stay safe, be well, treat others as you would like to be treated. And fuck Paul Christ. That said, have a great night.
Right.